Hello, Princess, and welcome, Patriots of the Court. We are back at Magic Kingdom to celebrate 100. Actually, two 100s. This is the start-ish, although more is happening at Epcot for Disney 100, the 100th anniversary of the Walt Disney Company. But today is a special day for me because I am here to ride my 100th roller coaster, and that is TRON Lightcycle Run. I have my lightning lane all set. I'm going to try to get a virtual queue as well, so maybe that'll be twice. Either way, we are good to go. 100 years of the Walt Disney Company. Hopefully they will get back to the roots eventually. And 100 roller coasters. All right, let's have a day at Magic Kingdom. Perfect timing. The parade is over, but that means there's a huge crowd here on Main Street, and the bypass is not open. That's okay. I have my, my lightning lane is for 2:30, so that gives me plenty of time to get something for lunch, which I really need, then head over to TRON. All set. Mobile order in at Friar's Nook. They have a new tots. It's curry brat or something like that. Sounds pretty good, and it's easy, and there is no wait other than me walking through the castle. And that is the mission for today, ride TRON. That is all. I have nothing really else on the agenda, so I don't know if this is going to be a multi-day mission. I will definitely keep you up to date on all of that. It would be the case where if everything goes smoothly, I might end up having driven up here, ride a roller coaster, and then head back to the palace. Hey, that's okay. It's totally fine. The 50th anniversary is over, 18 months. And it ended about as spectacularly as it began, just ended. And, well, some of us live on. Yes, we do indeed. Here we are at Friar's Nook, and on the marquee it says brats and tots. Has that always been there? Although, I get the double entendre. These are the curry brat tots. I don't remember seeing them on the menu, so they're new to me. And, yes, we are back with chocolate milk, a different brand, but at least it's in the big container. And the curry brat was delicious, and I'm not saying that just because for Magic Kingdom. It was good on its own. Very, very enjoyable. All right, I have an hour until my lightning lane, and then I got group 92 for the virtual queue, so I'm probably gonna hit around 5. It's taken them 4 hours to get to 40 to 50, so I think this is gonna work out absolutely perfectly. All right, there is another cruise kerfuffle, and I'm sure you all have heard about the guy who canceled his Norwegian cruise and lost $5,000. The guest was totally wrong. Norwegian is totally right to keep the money. Turns out, the story goes that his sister-in-law, or no, his girlfriend-in-law, whatever, not a U.S. national, could not get a visa for Canada, so they canceled the cruise well within final payment. So that's it, they forfeit the money. It is entirely upon the traveler to verify that they meet the entry requirements and have the documentation. So, yes, in this case, Norwegian, well, they did the correct thing. Not really the right thing, they just did the correct thing. So, totally on the guest. However, reminder everybody, everybody doesn't have to go. They could have just left the girlfriend-in-law at home and the couple taking the cruise. They would have been out her fare, but they canceled the whole cruise because of her, and I haven't heard that the couple are not U.S. nationals, so just remember, if somebody doesn't show up, that's fine. You just lose that fare, and people do not have to check in together all at the same time. So I don't know why they didn't do that. Maybe they didn't know. Whatever. Well, that's why you need to watch me and everybody else. So there you go. In this case, yes, Norwegian was right. The guest was wrong. Know where you're going, and it is on you to meet all the entry requirements. All right, I'm gonna head over to Tomorrowland, see what the wait times are. I've got to get dessert. Something, I don't really want ice cream, but I got to check the list. There's got to be a treat list somewhere. I guess the park is busy-ish. Ariel's Undersea Adventure back there. 45 minutes, maybe later, after the line dies down, if it does. I do want to take a ride, especially given the impending disaster coming with the live-action Little Mermaid. We want to just remind ourselves about the real Little Mermaid. Either way, I'm going to head to Tomorrowland and look for some kind of dessert. There are, well, let's just say the only Disney 100 item here at Magic Kingdom right now, I think, is a popcorn bucket. There's probably other merch, but in terms of snacks and stuff, no. This is the Very Merry Unbirthday cake from Cheshire Cafe. It is, well, it's sprinkle-filled birthday cake, so, oh boy. Can you see? Yes, it is indeed sprinkle-filled. Oh boy. I knew this was going to be a great day. That was a darn good cupcake. I mean, it was just a buttercream. No, it was a a good cake with buttercream ice cream. Nothing fantastic there, but it was served at ambient temperature, which made it very, very edible and filled with sprinkles. Oh boy. All right, I am going to go and probably get in line for the People Mover. Surprise, surprise. I have about 45 minutes until my lightning lane opens up for Tron. And then after that, a couple more hours for my virtual queue. So 100, here we come. 100 roller, okay, well, no 100 snacks, but we're here for Disney 100. 100 roller coaster, 100th roller coaster coming up. Made for me. Look, this is really nice. Wow, but okay, wait, what is that? Is that a transformer? Yeah, I thought, let's ride the People Mover and I'll explain, but then I remember the narration doesn't ever stop. So we will explain once we are done with the People Mover.
Greetings, intergalactic travelers. Look, there's even a tiny People Mover.
Attention all visitors from Galaxy M31.
Ruh-roh, lights are on, and we're in Space Mountain. My time is now for TRON Lightcycle Run. Again, my 100th roller coaster. So I started counting maybe last year because I do watch a lot of coaster enthusiast channels, and one thing they do, of course, is accumulate coaster credits. Every coaster is a ride, and they often talk about their count, their numbers, and they'll do special videos for certain milestones. So here I am. I started making my list, and I was trying to think about all the roller coasters that I've ridden during my lifetime, and after Carowinds and everything else, I realized I was at 99, and I thought, what better way to bracket 100 than with TRON Lightcycle Run here at Magic Kingdom. I officially count my first roller coaster as Big Thunder Mountain, also here at Magic Kingdom, so it sounded absolutely fitting and absolutely perfect. Now, I admit, I think I've forgotten some, but we're talking like 20, 30 years ago, and I figured if I cannot remember specifically riding it, I'm not going to count it. Which means there's a couple of parks where there's only one roller coaster on the list because that's the only one I remember riding. So that's how I'm doing. That just means I have to go back and finish it. But, well, that very basic methodology of what I remember, believe it or not, got me here. All right, let's go do it. TRON Lightcycle Run, roller coaster 100. This is as deep in to the plaza as I've ever been. About to enter the Lightning Lane queue. So it's Lightning Lane here, the virtual queue over there. I don't remember this, it's been so long, but hell, there we go. All right.
At all times, restraints securely fastened. Supervise young Team Blue users at all times.
Sadly, I will have to leave you at a locker. I know, I'm crying too, but well, I'll have enough fun for everybody. 545. All right, that was awesome. Here's the thing though, there are about 5 trims that I do not remember from Shanghai. So I don't know if this one's slightly different or is launched faster, but that caught me off guard a lot. Just as fun, and it took them this long to get it here. This took 5 years to build. Come on, guys. This is why Floridians get frustrated when visiting other parks. 26 seconds between dispatches. You always get the full experience from me. These are the buffalo chicken digital dumplings, and this is the strawberry isofoam. I don't know if it's cold or not, but there's more, so we'll be back, actually. Yeah, those are pretty darn good. So either Magic Kingdom is really stepping up its culinary game, or I kind of forgotten how things were. Ooh, that's bad. To clear up any confusion, yes, here in Walt Disney World, it is TRON Lightcycle Run. Over in Shanghai Disneyland, it is TRON Lightcycle Power Run. No explanation for the difference has ever been given. Kind of prefer the Power Run. Either way, that's my 100th roller coaster experience, TRON Lightcycle Run, here at Magic Kingdom in Walt Disney World. I still have my virtual queue, which is only 12 groups away. I figure that's going to be maybe a half an hour or maybe an hour. With the Lightning Lane, I was in the pre-show room in under 5 minutes. So there really is no pre-show. You just walk into the little room where they say prepare to be digitized, and then it opens up to the loading area, and then you walk down. There is a queue down there, so that took maybe 5-10 minutes, but with the lightning lane, yeah, it was super, super fast. There is a queue for virtual queue. That's probably going to be about half an hour. Okay, so yeah, I got not even an hour to, I don't know, putz around. Maybe I'll just go and ride Carousel of Progress. It is cold, it is air conditioned, and it is a beautiful, bright Florida day. Oh, and by the way, yes, I'm going to say this. I've never really paid that much attention to him, but Andrew Tate is right. Hey, it's Buzz. But wait, did he just walk out, or does just nobody want to meet him? Because this is, wow. Sorry, Buzz. I'm sure the train wreck of Lightyear had nothing to do with that. Out of Carousel of Progress, and yes, I did use it as a rest time. And by the way, whoever is running the Magic Kingdom, the AC in there, it's not like it used to be. We notice these things. So come on, crank it up. So here's the deal. I'm sure you all heard about the incident in New York on the subway, and well, let's not go into that. But Andrew Tate did a video addressing that, and he talked about it from a very, well, interesting perspective, because I kind of agree. Look, I've done a lot of traveling. I've gone to some very oddball places, some pretty sketchy places, and I'm done with that. I like cruise ships, I like theme parks, and the reason I agree is because his whole take was people are asking themselves, like, what would they do in this situation? But that's kind of an irrelevant question, because you don't ever want to find out, right? Nobody wants to be in that position, and the best way to never find out what you would do in that position is to never be in that position, and the best way to never be in that position is don't be a brokey. I think that's what he calls it. Basically, have the means so that you never have to do things like ride the New York City subway. And it's as simple as that. And the reason I agree is because, here we are. I come to Magic Kingdom to ride my 100th roller coaster. Yeah, so I get what he's saying. I am never going to be in that position. I can see myself never riding a New York City subway again. I can see myself never going to New York City again. I will definitely never ride Bay Area BART again. Absolutely not. No reason to go to Seattle, even Los Angeles. I probably will never leave the nice, safe bubble of Disneyland or Knott's Berry Farm. So I get what he's saying. Like even traveling. The one thing that he said you have to do that is slightly unapproachable, not totally, but it's a stretch, is fly private. It's nice, but that's a bit much. I think the pointy end of the aircraft is enough. So yeah, I probably feel perfectly comfortable up there. But yeah, I get what he's saying. If you don't want to have to answer the question, what would you do in that situation, just make sure you have the means to never be in that situation. And yes, yeah, that's me. I am there, which is why the fact that I'm sitting here waiting for, I don't know, 20 minutes until my virtual queue comes up, yes, that is my problem, which is why I always say I'm thankful. So yeah, Andrew Tate was right. Never put yourself in that situation, because you don't have to be in that situation.
Perfect timing, rehydrated, and my number is up.
That's trip number 2 through the grid. That whole experience was 50 minutes. There's the outdoor queue, then there's the little pre-show where they expose or reveal the launch, then there's another indoor queue. So that took 50 minutes from the time I entered the virtual queue line all the way out there to now. So the lightning lane, yeah, if you're pressed for time, definitely worth it. We're continuing the celebration of Coaster 100 with the beef and broccoli digital dumplings and the chocolate cake or chocolate mocha donut holes. One of the two. Well, there they are. Hold on, where they go? There we go. 100. Yeah, I'm again sitting on one of these little concrete things because there's really no other seating around here, and it's Energy Bites is the place. So you can either walk to Storybook Circus or back to Tomorrowland. Well, it's over there, but yeah, no place to sit other than here. Digital Bites is a new go-to spot here in the Magic Kingdom. I like the broccoli better than the buffalo chicken, and the seafoam, the strawberry, it's not seafoam, whatever it is, better than the donut holes. But there he goes, because Tron is a man. Anyway, well, that is my 100th coaster, TRON Lightcycle Run here at Magic Kingdom. Excellent day, super exciting. It is time to go, even though, well, there's still plenty of daylight, which is why it's time. I'm going to get a cup of water and then head out. I think I'm going to walk through Storybook Circus just to mix it up a bit. I've been in Tomorrowland all day. And, yeah, every 26 seconds, right? I don't want to hear about operations anywhere else. 26 seconds. This is the tunnel for the railroad. I think Disney missed a huge opportunity to put dioramas here, like Disneyland. I don't know, the animatronics from Ellen's Energy Adventure, they gotta be somewhere. You know, Disney never gets rid of anything. And here's the new Tomorrowland entrance sign. I like that a lot. And we're already here by the Barnstormer. I remember this pathway feeling a heck of a lot longer than this. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at a map and figure it out because that was like nothing. Anyway, so you thought I was done. Oh, no. You see, if I was popular and a lot of people watch this, I could just hear the lefties clacking at the keyboard. Oh, well, you're just benefiting from privilege, blah, 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 blah. Well, yeah, I am. And I've done a video on this. It is privilege that I earned, so I'm not sorry about that. However, oh yes, thanks for falling into the trap. Everybody should have this privilege. Everybody should be able to earn the privilege of safely riding the subway, even with a minimum wage job. Everybody should feel safe on the subway, but this is all happening in, well, lefty-run cities where you have to have that level of privilege to feel safe by not having to ride the subway. That is the shame. These leftists and their policies have destroyed the ability for everybody to enjoy that privilege. So yes, we are left enjoying the, well, quite high privilege that we have earned. And, well, you know, we're not sorry for it, but we are trying. We are trying. That was in reach of a lot. You know, it used to be, not 10 years ago. Yes, you could ride the subway and feel safe because I did. And they have destroyed that. Leftists have destroyed that. So I don't want to hear about privilege, because it's something it is a privilege that you, leftists, took away from everybody. They sell candy in here and sweets and other stuff. I have never tried to get water. That's our new thing for the day. That is our new thing for the day. Maybe, but there's a very long line and no mobile order stop. So stand, counter, there we go. All right, Cosmic Rays or Pinocchio Village House or Sleepy Hollow? Final answer, Cosmic Rays. Alrighty then. And that's our 100 day here at Magic Kingdom. My 100th roller coaster and celebrating Disney 100, although, no, actually not too much. There's nothing Disney 100 here at Magic Kingdom, so we'll have to celebrate that at Epcot sometime. What a perfect day. Could not have planned it even if I tried. Got to run TRON Lightcycle Run twice. Yeah, again, my 100th roller coaster. I'm going to say that probably another 20 times in this outro. Maybe I should wait for the train. And we got to talk about some incredibly important things, which I cannot believe both Norwegian Cruise Line and Andrew Tate are right. I'm gonna have to rethink a lot of things. Actually, no, Tate, yeah, he's probably right a lot. I just never paid attention to him. Anyway, you know what? I do have a problem. You know, we always have to be thankful for our problems, and I do have a problem, and I do recognize this is one issue with having an electric car. Miss Liberty 2 does not have enough charge to get to my preferred charging station on the Turnpike. So, I have a bunch of stations here. None of them are really on the way, so now I gotta sit and I'll think for about 10 minutes on which to stop at, just for a few minutes so I can get there. I know. Intentional complications, which is why I am so very thankful for my problems.